Johnny Sixto, the star of the show, getting ready to showcase his skills on the diamond. And here's the first baseman, Johnny Sixto.
The first baseman, Johnny Sixto.
This one's crushed deep to left, way out of here. Home run. A two-run blast, and that's how they take the lead. It's 2-0. That's a good job to adjust to the inside fastball there. He may have been hunting something on the outer half, but he kept the hands in and blasted that one out for the round trip.
Number 6.
One down,
Johnny
and now the first baseman,
Sixto.
Johnny Sixto. He's already homered in this ball game, and now maybe extra bases. Around first, hustling for 2, throws to second, and into second with 1 away. That's a double. And he's notched 2 hits now, both for extra bases. That one had an exit velocity of 105 miles per hour. Anytime you hit one that hard, you're shocked if you don't wind up with a hit. Line drive. And foul ball. Sixto goes 6 feet 3 inches, 215 pounds, and he was a 9th-round draft pick in 2024. Line drive, and it's caught. One of those plays that just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball field. Batter did everything right and still didn't get the hit. Sometimes that's how it goes. Base hit. 1 run is in. Here's the throw to the plate. But it's offline. And they lead by 3. It looked for a second like he was a little out in front, but he did a great job to keep the hands back and swing through the ball. And he's rewarded with a couple of RBIs. This one is labeled. And that's a base hit. 1 run's in. Runner rounds third. On his way to the plate. He'll score 2. Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Got out in front, but didn't allow the wrists to yank that one into foul ground. That's a good example of extending through the swing and following through to line that pitch into the outfield for a hit. Sixto was just terrific for them in the win. 4 hits, 1 of them a homer. Huge effort at the dish. I hope he savors this game. Performances like this don't happen every day.
Danning's right way is now live. Streaming MLB The Show 25, Danning's right way playing as Johnny Six-Pack Road to the Show.
Shades of Tony Gwynn. That's the kind of contact any team would take. So 2 down. Next up, Johnny Sixto. A big game last night. 4 hits in that one. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. And the throw takes too long to develop. And they come away without an out. No time wasted here. Right there we saw a fastball that was piped, and he was licking his chops as that thing was coming in. Great cut. Left field getting pretty deep. One hops off the wall, might be trouble here. 1 run is in, headed for the plate. Relay, throw home. Safe at the plate, and they trail by only 1. He's already 2 for 2 with a single and a double, and moseying right along to set up a chance at the cycle.
Number 6.
2 away here, nobody on. Digging in at the dish for the Sea Dogs, Johnny Sixto. Sixto goes 6 feet 3 inches, only 18 years old, and he's been hitting well lately, batting over 300 in his last 10 games. Ripped to third and caught. That retires the side on an excellent defensive play. Bottom of the eighth, digging in, Johnny Sixto.
The first baseman, Johnny Sixto.
This one's hammered to left center, well struck. And out of here! A solo blast, and we are tied. Huge moment and a clutch hit. Way to rise to the occasion. When a hitter puts a swing like that on the first pitch of an at-bat, it's because they came up looking for that exact pitch. I think that's the case for him there.
The first baseman, number 6,
smoked that
Johnny
one.
Sixto.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. Trying to send this one into extra frames. That one ripped out to left. It's back there. Out of here. Ball game. Sixto had a sensational day, punctuated by the walk-off. 4 hits, 2 of them home runs. A fantastic showing all around, and then he put the exclamation point on it with the walk-off to make it really special. What a game. This one finishes. Johnny Sixto delivered some walk-off home run magic last game. Stepping to the plate now for Portland, Johnny Sixto, coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. Grounder to third. Quickly to second for 1. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one. Runners on the corners, nobody out.
First baseman,
Sixto,
Johnny
0 for 1 so far. Line drive to left field. Brings it in. Runner tagging, heading for home. He's in to score on the sac fly. We are tied at 2. Bottom half of the 5th, and the Sea Dogs batting. And foul ball. Well, as you'd expect in a city called Portland, there's a large shipping industry here. It's actually the 2nd biggest seaport in New England, only behind Boston. Swinging a drive deep left field, pretty far back there. That one is gone. Flexes the power with that swing. A solo shot, and they tack on to their lead. It's 6-2. That makes it 3 straight games with a homer for him. I hope he's enjoying this run because it doesn't happen all that often. That was a low 90s fastball, and it wound up in a spot that was entirely too hittable. A pitcher who doesn't have great velo on the fastball has to locate better than that. Well struck, out to left. That's back. Snags it on the warning track. That was a really nice over-the-shoulder grab, flashing some serious defensive ability on that play. Opposing pitchers will want to take note of how he performed in this one. If he puts together games like this frequently, he won't be at this level for long. Johnny Sixto digs in now. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. On the ground to the left. And that's a fair ball. Coming around third. Scores on that one. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1. Well, we're starting over again. All tied up. Great batting control there. Slapped it down the third base line and kept it fair. That's clean hitting.
Sixto.
Absolutely unloads on this one to left field. Forget it. A home run. That's gotta feel good. Up to 5 homers in the series. And they tack on 3. This isn't a pitcher who can overwhelm hitters with velocity, so hitting your spots is essential. Because if you miss, well, you saw right there what happens when you miss.
For the Sea Dogs,
bottom half of the fifth, and the Sea Dogs batting.
Johnny Sixto.
Smacks this one to left center. Snags that one. There's one down.
Now batting. Third.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Johnny Sixto, and he has certainly been a contributor in this ballgame, hitting a 3-run bomb in the second inning. That kind of homer can really set the tone early in a game. So 1 on now with 1 away. He's just unconscious at the plate these days. Another big game here. That's a clean, efficient swing he showcased right there. Smooth action through the zone and a great follow-through to rip that one to center for the hit. He was a difference maker for them in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win. Johnny Sixto, a rising star, continues his professional journey today. This crowd is eager to see what he can do. It's the Reading Fightin' Phils and the Portland Sea Dogs. And we'll be just about to get underway. And on the mound today, Johnny Sixto. On the bump in this one, he's one of the highest-ranked pitching prospects in the minors. It should be a real treat to see him in action today. Ready to go. Now, Justin Crawford. And we're underway here this afternoon. Slow bender drops in for a strike. 2 straight pitches down in the zone to get ahead. Now he can attack the rest of this AB in a lot of ways. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Stepping to the plate next for Reading, number 38.
Ball. 1-0.
And that one fouled off. 1 out and the base is empty. Foul ball there. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Got the strikeout looking. Rolling right along to start the afternoon. 2 out. Already establishing a potent rhythm, striking out the first 2 batters. It looks like these hitters are going to have their work cut out for them in this one. Now at the plate, Christian Arroyo.
Ball 1.
2 outs, bases empty.
Ha! 1 ball, 1 strike.
Lifted in the air to right center. McDonough on the move. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So they make short work of them there. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. No score. 1 out and runners at first and second. Next to bat for the Sea Dogs, Johnny Sixto. Ground ball to third. Nice stop. There's one.
That's it.
Outstanding play. Inning over. This broadcast is brought to you by Dr. Guy N. Emer. If you show up late, you're out of here. Top half of the second from Portland.
Ball, no.
On the ground. Handles the chance. Fires to first on the run, but safe at first. And they start the frame with a leadoff infield single. And here's the catcher, Jordan Disson.
Jordan Disson.
Out towards left center. It's carrying. Puts it away for the out. Next up for the Fightin' Phils, number 8. Batter just wants to get a read on his stuff. That was a meaty pitch, but he let that one go, maybe to get the timing. Could be ready for it if he gets it again. Ground ball, could be 2. There's 1.
He's go.
Throw to first, but not in time. Digging in for the Fightin' Phils, Troy Schreffler Jr. That one was right down the middle. I have to think he took it because he's trying to get a better read on this arm. Curveball gets over for a called strike. Not sure he was ready to hit. Took the first 2 pitches for strikes. Time for him to battle now. Knocks that one away and we'll do it again. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. To first, not in time. Everyone's safe. 2 on and 2 outs, scoreless ball game here. Coming up now to the dish for Reading, number 82. Lifted in the air, right field, and that's that. So they strand a pair. Midway through the second, no score. Top half, third inning, and here at the plate, Robert Moore. Grounder left side, and that's just foul. Fly ball out to left field. Castro heading towards it. And a quick out, number 1. And now the center fielder, Justin Crawford. Struck out swinging the first time. And there's a breaking ball that drops in. Top of the third, no score. That one hooked foul. Now here's the 0-2. Up the middle. Liendo on the run. Throw to first. And very nicely done for the out. And the next batter, the designated hitter, number 38. First at bat was a strikeout. We're here in the top half of the third. 2 down and nobody aboard. That's a strikeout looking. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors, no one left. We move on to the bottom of the third. We're all tied, 0-0. 2 outs, runners at first and second. And now, Johnny Sixto. 3 hits last night, a big factor in getting that win. In the air to center, Crawford should have this one. And that's the inning. On to the 4th. Stepping to the plate next for Reading, Christian Arroyo. Grounds it to short. Liendo. Tosses to first. Out. Leadoff batter retired in the 4th. And next, the cleanup hitter, Matt Kroon. Reached on an infield single the first time. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. We're in the 4th inning, no score. Oh-2, rocks and fires. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. And again on 0-2. Gets a piece, stays alive. Oh and 2, here's the pitch. Swings through it for the K. 2 quick outs in the top of the 4th. So up next, now Jordan Disson.
Catcher, Jordan Disson.
Clearly, he's confident in his breaking ball in this one. And the curve drops in there for a strike. Rapid fire work on the mound. He's keeping these batters on their toes. Can't squeeze it. And that extends the inning.
The batter, number 8.
2 away and a runner at first. Next up for the Fightin' Phils, number 8. Breaking ball through there for a strike. 0-2, waves at that one. Quickly in a 2-strike count. We'll see how aggressive he is at the plate. Out to short. Liendo. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left on base. On now to the bottom of the 4th. No score. We're in the top half of the 5th. Now it's the right fielder, Troy Schreffler Jr. Breaking ball in there for a strike. He swings and fouls one off. Winds, here's the pitch. And he hits a ground ball to the right side. Steps on first for the out. Digging in for the Fightin' Phils, number 82. Swings through that one for strike 1. The hitters in this lineup have been aggressive early in the count, swinging a lot, but then when they get down, they need to be a little more patient. Maybe they take some pitches and extend the at-bats, try to get some base runners aboard. The Sea Dogs, up by a run. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Line drive, dumps one into left. The tying run is aboard. That was a great 2-strike approach in that AB. Smooth swing on that pitch. He connected out front and rattled it into the outfield. That's the kind of swing you want to replicate. And they've got some choices now with good speed on the bases. Moore swings through it for strike 1. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Fires to second for 1. Not in time at first, it's a fielder's choice. Here's the center fielder, Justin Crawford.
Ball.
Crawford, just 21 years old, and he's been hitting well lately, batting over 300 in his last 10 games. This one is labeled. It's got a chance. To the warning track, makes the catch. One runner. Nobody on and
Now
2 outs. Johnny
Sixto
Sixto now at the plate. Strong start to the season, putting up some impressive slugging numbers so far. And a base hit. And he keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. That one might as well have been placed on a tee right down the middle. A hitter's dream and a pitcher's nightmare. Here's a fly to left. And there's one down. Stepping to the plate next for Reading, Christian Arroyo. Great job so far on the mound, and I think curveballs like that one are a big part of the reason why.
Double.
0-2, and the delivery. And that one looks like it'll be trouble. That's going to get into the corner. Around first, hustling for 2. And now the tying run is into scoring position. No fear with 2 strikes. Really good approach at the dish. Great rip on that one to the pole side. Didn't get too far ahead of it. Just kept a nice bat path through it for a line. And this one gets through. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. That may wind up being a pivotal at bat in this one. Sometimes you don't need to hit it all that hard. Just put it in play and hope it finds a hole like it did on that grounder. This next at bat looms very large. At the plate, Jordan Disson. Next pitch is outside. This is a critical moment for this pitcher. With the runners on base, you have to be wise. Hit on the ground, might be 2. There's 1. Double play. Boy, they cannot seem to break through. That's the inning. All set for the start of this inning. Now up the left fielder.
Number 8.
Swing and a base hit. Off to a good start with the leadoff knock. That's the kind of hit the rest of the team will really appreciate. Clutch AB. That one was right down. So they turn things over to the righty, number 81. Pitched yesterday, returning to the bump in this one. Coming up to the dish for Portland, Johnny Sixto. 1 for 3. Laser to third, but handled well. That ends the inning. So they go quietly here. Sixto with a good day at the office, both hitting and pitching. Certainly not his finest hour, at least at the plate, but he pitched well enough to offset that. I'm sure he'll want some better ABs next time, though. Digging in at the dish for the Sea Dogs, Johnny Sixto, showing some real power recently. 5 homers in the last 5 games. And he grounds this back up the middle. There with plenty of time, inning over. Through an inning, no score. 1 out and 2 on. Johnny Sixto, the next to hit. 0 for 1. This one's hammered to left center, well struck. And it one-hops the wall. 1 run comes in, runner around third. He'll score 2. Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Got the center cut fastball and pounced on it. That thing was smoked.
Designated hitter.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Johnny Sixto. 1 for 2. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. put the throw to first easily in time, and that's the first out. So 2 on and 2 out. Stepping to the plate now for Portland, Johnny Sixto. This one is labeled, and it's into the gap. A dive, and he can't haul it in. 1 run comes across, coming to the plate. Also in to score. Nicely done, brings home 2. That was as textbook a double as you'll see. Flicked that one into the gap, turned to the corner, and hustled in for the extra base knock. Bashes this one to deep left center. That one's back there. It bangs off the wall. The run comes in to score from second. And it's an 8-run lead. Safe at second with a double, 3rd hit of the afternoon. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. He's a threat every time he steps into the box. Obviously, he was a big piece of their success in this ballgame. Great effort at the plate.